Hello guys, this is Hassan from HDFX and welcome to another video. Now, what I would like to talk about today is on the Euro US dollar chart on a bigger time perspective, okay? Now, it's always very important for you guys to understand the bigger picture so that you will have some type of bias towards the smaller time frames, okay? So, what I would like to say to you is, as you can see, this triangle is happened at the end of a complex correction. So, end of a complex correction. Now, what does this mean? Well, whenever this triangle happens at the end of a complex correction, it means that it ends something, okay? Now, you can say the triangles are in two types. Number one being the non-limiting ones and the limiting ones. Well, the limiting ones are usually continuation triangles. So it happens, for example, in the B wave or the fourth wave. So for example, if it happens this triangle in the fourth wave, so let's just do an example here. Okay, so let's imagine an impulsive move. Okay, fourth wave and the fifth wave. So let's imagine like 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So whenever you have a triangle in the fourth wave, so namely here by itself, this triangle is called a limiting triangle. Now these limiting triangles are continuation patterns. So as you can see, the trend is to the upside. The fourth wave comes as a corrective wave to triangle, and then the trend continues. However, when you have a triangle that's happening at the end of a correction, okay, it means that it has to end something. So it will be something like this. So wave E here, okay, because this is the last wave of this triangle, and before you have some type of a D, you know, the C wave, like here, wave A, and a B wave. So this is the triangle, okay, and that probably finishes something on a bigger degree. Okay, so this is how you should operate. So it means that whatever starts from here to the here, okay, it means that it's on this degree now, okay, but this happens at the end of a complex correction. So by identifying this, it means that we can start a new way. Even though we don't know the degree for sure, we can have some type of an idea. Now look what we can do with it. So we can say maybe wave A here, wave B here, okay, and a wave C here. Now if we are right, what we should call this, we should take the time taken for wave A to form and put it to B, so you almost have exactly the same time, which is what you should have in a zigzag. By the way, this pattern is called zigzag. How I understood this? Well, simply you can just take the fib level from the start to the end. You will see the B wave will not end below 618 of it, and the time taken for wave A and wave C are equal, and wave A and wave C are impulsive moves. If I want, I can really show it to you. I will say to you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the same way here as well. Now if we have the zigzag here, okay, I should ask myself this: does this orange start from here? Does it end here, or does it end on the right side? Okay, we don't know this. Now for this, we have to do what we call, we have to check it. So what you have to do is from the 0 point is where this E wave ends, okay? So from here to the B wave, you have to take a 0 to B trend line and put it, and take the time taking for wave C to form and put it on the right side, and you should check if this price action comes down, breaks this B to the 0 to B trend line, and comes back all the way to the B wave in due time. Now, here's the interesting part. Well, if you ask me, it doesn't. But look at this. It's so close. So if you think that it's going like this, then you can say to yourself, okay, this does this, so I call this a simple correction. So it means that this is it. Well, if that's your case, then your idea should continue like this. So now you're going from here to here. So your prediction of the count should continue accordingly. So what you can say, for example, you can say something like this. Okay, this is the wave A. Okay, you can say this is wave A, this is wave B. For example, you can try, you can say wave C here, and then we have an X wave here. And you may say, okay, this is the wave A, this is wave B, this is the wave C. We are just, by the way, just talking about examples. And wave D, and then maybe you may have wave E, or by the way, your D wave, maybe it's not done. So in that case, what you should do is that maybe this is only, by the way, just only one of the options. Then you're expecting a triangle here, okay, something like this, or something. For example, maybe the B to D trend line will go something like this, a little bit more. It will do make some type of a double top here, and then the E wave will come to this multi-year trend line, and that will be the end of the E wave, and that will be another wave done. That's a possibility. Now I can go on and put this wave B here maybe, okay, and then this is the wave C. Well, the time actually doesn't do so good job here, but also maybe this is just a terminal move. In that case, well, that doesn't work because the third wave, so-called the third wave, doesn't make a new low, so I wouldn't go with this one. Or you can just say this is the wave A, okay, as a corrective wave, and this is the wave B, and then you can say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That kind of terminal move you can do. What I'm saying, okay, let me show. Maybe you may say something like this to yourself. Okay, so let's say now I am doing one level, 1 degree lower. Okay, for this I will just go with the green. Maybe you're thinking something like this. Okay, this is the 1, this is the 2, this is the third wave, this is the fourth wave. Now remember, the C wave can be a terminal move always. And in that case, you should look if this is the end of the fifth wave, or we will have a fifth wave, and then the 2 to 4 trend line this has to come here pretty quickly after the C wave is done. Actually, it should take half of this time, and you should put it on the, for example, let's say that this is your scenario. Okay, let's say the fifth wave ends somewhere here. Okay, what you should do is you should take the Fibonacci time zone tool, take this, okay, and take 50% of it and put it on the right side, and you should expect this price action to go all the way to where B wave starts. Okay, now these are just some of the scenarios that you can continue and just think about if you think that this is the end of this wave here because of this move here. But if you say, okay, this I don't know, 100 pips in a monthly chart is still a big deal for me, and I don't think that's the case, well, you can then go on and say, okay, this wave is not done here, and you can go something like this. So wave A, wave B, and wave C, wave D, and wave E, and that's the end of this move. Okay, if that's the scenario that you are willing to take, then what you should do is just go on. So you would put probably your wave A here, and maybe you're thinking, okay, now we are in a wave B somewhere. Okay, maybe this is the B wave and this is the first part of the C wave, but I don't think that's the case. So we may be on the B wave, and then of course this doesn't make sense anymore. And we just did only wave A. I'm sorry, wave A. So we are in this and wave B. And now we will make a C wave. Now, if this is what you're expecting, and in that case the B wave will end here, then from here to here you should be looking for, in one lower degree, an impulsive move. Okay? So this is the scenario that you should be looking for if you want to take this scenario. So we can, come up with very different scenarios as well. But I want you to understand that there are so much options, and which ones you're willing to choose, it's pretty much up to you. But you should be always very, very careful about the maybe ideas that you're missing or you're forgetting, and you're just don't have this bias that, oh look, I have this count and it looks so nice, so the other ones doesn't matter anymore. No, you have to be always be able to let go of your ideas that they don't work. Okay, if you have doubts, you should just let them go and start fresh. Okay, so I hope this makes sense, guys, and I would like to see you all on the next video. Thank you so much. And please don't take anything as financial advice. As you can see, these are just for educational purposes. Thank you.